Scorpio, welcome to your 3 monthly reading here on the Astroflower. This is the Equinox reading going from the 21st of March through to the 21st of June. We're going to be doing 3 Astroflowers, one on top of the other, one taking it month by month. This is your relationship side, this is your financial side, overall energies, karmic messages, how the universe is influencing this karmic message, how your past is trying to influence your karmic message, how your future is trying to influence your karmic message, and the overall outcome. So let's just go straight in there, Scorpio. What's going on for you? So there's a lot of past things going on. Things coming up from the past in this first month, going from the 21st of March right through to the 21st of April. There's things going to be coming up on the surface that are from the past. Good or bad? It seems like a mixed bag more than anything else. Doesn't really come off as anything hugely positive. Although there is some good sort of connections there, connecting with old friends and stuff like that. That seems to be the main sort of thing coming out. And the other thing is just tying up loose ends in a way. That's what it feels like. Okay, so your karmic message here within your relationship side, and this could be on a personal level, groups, groups or sort of family, friends, that sort of thing. And here is the karmic message here is keep clear, keep onto your path, keep your eye on the road, as it were. The universe is trying to bring things into your life. If you keep your eyes on the road, the universe is going to back you up, basically. They're going to bring things in that's going to help you, help you to explore life. Your past is... they're giving you, they're encouraging you, they're sort of giving you a pass, basically. It's almost as if it's like, sort of like, as I said, letting go of something in the past within the relationship side. And your guides here are trying to create a situation where you can get through without it causing too much pain or anxiety for you. And realizing you're going on to newer lands. You know, she's looking, I seem to think she's in water and she's guided going forward. This is very much very Scorpio tendencies in this card here. And as she's looking forward and going forward across that sort of land, she knows where she's going. The 6 of Swords. Now, the 6 of Swords, there is, it's, imagine you're going to where you should be going. You're in that boat and your guides are actually organising the journey of the boat. They're sorting it out so you get across to the other side, to the new side of your life with greater ease, as it were. And what's pulling you on is those ideas, those passionate ideas of what life could be like. So there's a real transitional moment within this month between March and April, basically, within your relationships. And it's going to, I think it's going to end up with a very bright and positive outcomes. I think that 9 of Cups may start showing up later on in the other cards up at the top there. But within your relationships, I do believe there could be sort of connecting with an old friend, which sparks these sort of passions, these old passions that are within you. And possibilities, and very sort of sociable card, getting out there, enjoying life, as it were. As this sort of happens for you, it's gonna open up those possibilities. Let's just see what's going on in your financial sort of side. Okay, 3 of Swords. They're both looking outwards. They're both looking to the future. Not only the Queen of Swords, but this 3 of Wands as well. She's looking towards the future. I think that should be right. She's looking towards the future, and as she looks towards the future, she's going to be seeing all the boats that come in and come out, the waves that come into your world. And I would be patient and wait for those opportunities to arise. Yeah, laden, 10 of Wands. The universe here is sort of saying, yeah, you can't really go anywhere at the moment because you seem to be carrying too much baggage in regards to your business and your job and stuff like that. Maybe it's a case of criteria. That's what it coming out to me like, is as if like sort of, I'd like to take this new job, but I can't get this, I can't get that, I can't get this, I want to do this, and there seems to be almost, be careful of not creating a situation in March where there's too many sort of criteria to fill out before you're willing to make the move. I think there's a certain degree of procrastination in regards to your job, yet there's a decision to be made. And this is what coming up from the past as well. There's a definite decision to be made, and I think you need to really look at things in a really broad sense in March, April. In the first month in Aries season, I would, probably good idea that you're not really pushing to go on anywhere, being patient, just observing what's coming in and what's coming out, and realizing what you need to leave behind, what you need to let go of. Well, I'm trying to get a bit of clarification out of that Two of Swords. So we got the Nine of Wands, the Judgment, and Four of Pentacles. I think this is, so Nine of Wands is healthy boundaries. It's recognizing those healthy boundaries that maybe you are putting up. And you've got to make a sort of judgment about your situation. And once you do, you're going to spend your money wisely. You're going to let go of a few things. There is some things that you're holding on too tightly in regards to your workspace and your job and stuff like that. So I would, your guides are really trying to encourage you to take a good look around you, and this may be happening within the first sort of like 2 weeks of 2 weeks of this period, going from the beginning, the 21st of March through to the beginning of April, basically. It looks like. Let's just see what comes out at the end. Oh, there's a bit of a Tower moment. Now, I don't think there's any way of avoiding this in a way, and it's almost that you're causing it yourself by your inability to move, or being overladen, or waiting too long for things to come in, procrastinating, not making the decision. It's going to be a difficult month going from the 21st of March through to the 21st of April. If you make these decisions, let's just pull on, if you make these clear decisions, what is that Tower moment? Let's just have I think it's going to knock you out of sync with who you are. And you're going to realize that this is where, if your criteria is really too strong, you're going to have to accept certain things within the workspace that makes you feel a little bit uneasy of who you are. It's going to knock how you express yourself, how you open up. This could be a case, though, thinking about it and just sort of feeling it now, there's a lot of ideas and things like that coming to the surface. If you make this decision, yes, it may well create a Tower moment, and that Tower moment could be coming from the outside world. So it could be a financial sort of problem that's going on. All of a sudden, if you do make this decision within that Tower moment, I think it could actually be a good thing for you, because it's going to make you realize how to put yourself into harmony with yourself. And once you do, you can then sort of like start expressing that sort of harmony in the workspace around you, which is going to provide a lot of ideas and a lot of possibilities going into the future world, basically. It looks really quite... Okay, so I think this is a tough decision to be made. But you've got to make it. March is a tough March for you, I think. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff coming up from the past that's coming up to the surface with you. And it comes out with a healing, which is really nice. It's a good way to finish the month of that Aries season. You're going to find yourself in a much better place at the end of Aries. You're going to feel like you find your home in the way, and you're going to find out, where your heart really lies. Being at one with yourself is going to be really beautiful. Let's just see what the overall energy. Now, we're going to be moving on into from April into May here. Let's just see what's going on there. The overall energy is pushing you through this portal. Everybody's been getting this. Everybody's been getting this. And it makes me think that this tower moment around you is something that comes from the outside. Something that comes from the outside world. I'm going to pull a few more cards on that. If we ask that question there, is it from the outside world? You could be helping everybody out here, like Scorpio. Page of Wands, it is understanding to re-interact with the outside world. There is a certain judgment coming in. I think this is most definitely, people are going to be realizing their calling, and something is dead and done with. Yeah, I think this is a thing that's coming from the outside world, and it's a tower moment that's affecting everyone. But I think it's also going to help us free a lot of things up. So I think this is a good tower moment, and you're expecting it almost coming in, and it's going to free up this sort of thing here. It's going to step you through that portal in Taurus season. Now, Taurus season usually is a good few months for you. Basically, you're moving into your summer. Usually, the month before the summer, that's when, for your summer is a particular thing in an Astroflower reading. The month before the summer can be a bit tricky for all signs. Yeah, manifesting. This is what you got to learn how now. You're going from that passage. You've got those possibilities that the universe is chucking your way. How are you going to manifest them? That passion is coming through within you in your relationships. How are you going to manifest things? It's saying goodbye to the past there, and the universe here is trying to encourage you to really be your own master, basically. Be clear with that vision, and the universe is sort of saying, step into your power, manifest your relationships that are around you. If you want someone or want to be with someone, go out and get them. Don't mess about. I really wouldn't mess about. If you really want to activate your sort of family, your friends and your community, get out there. Be an active person within it all. Let's just see what's happening here. Well, we've got the Seven of Wands. It did come out upside down. I think you don't need to protect yourself or, explain your reasons, basically. I think this is where you can just naturally go from flowing forward, being within the insurance of who you are. And I think this is where your guides are trying to encourage you to know your path going forward. Let's just see what's going on here. We've got the Page of Pentacles. It's starting on from those passionate ideas. All of a sudden, you're going to start putting them into action, basically. This is how you're going to be manifesting some really beautiful stuff for your relationship side. And I think it's on all fronts. It's reinventing yourself, maybe, in that month there. Let's just see what's going on in your financial side. I think this tower moment is going to open up a huge amounts of doors for you. I think it's going to be a really good thing. And within that tower moment, all of a sudden, it's the towers out the way and you can see your dreams and aspirations. You're no longer hemmed in. The Nine of Swords. I think this is it. I think this is where the universe is taking away those repetitive living a nightmare life. That's what it says. You wake up from the nightmare and you end up living that nightmare. And this, I think, is coming to an end. And I think this signifies as well with that Ten of Wands. And you're leaving those worries behind you and concentrate. This is what the universe is trying to help you with. They're trying to help you to sort of say, stop worrying about things and actually start concentrating on your dreams. The ideal position for you. Okay, let's just see how the guides are trying to influence you here. A lot of things coming upside down. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. We saw that earlier on. I was just trying to think there. We did see that earlier on than that. This whole idea of moving on means the Nine of Wands is starting on a journey. And what those 8 wands, which is the messages basically that they got through with all the information. The 8 of Wands is given that information. The 9 of Wands is where you take your wand and you move forward, like the King of Wands. And you've put those 8 wands in the ground as a healthy boundary to stop you from going back to who you are. So this is a month where you've got to start moving towards your dreams. If you need to change job, this is the month to do it. If you need to start your business or change your business or even close your business, this is the month to do it. To do something else. To open up the space, unladen yourself going forward. 4 of Pentacles. I think this Tower moment is also going to help you to be wise about how you spend your money. Don't just giving it away frivolously. We've already got 2 4s on the table with the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. You're moving forward, really are moving forward here. Wheel of Fortune. I think this is the month where if you start walking towards that plan, if you've made those decisions, all of a sudden you're going to be moving on, and the overall outcome for it all is a change of fortunes that you have manifested in your life on your relationship side, but you've also kept your eye on your dreams and aspirations, on your financial sort of side, on your workspace basically. Let's just see what's going on with the third month. So this is going from the 21st of April through to the 21st of June. The Magician is that overall energy. I think you've got into your stroll here. Now you're just, it's almost like if you've ever, if you've ever sort of like taken petrol out of a car where you suck the tube, and once it starts flowing, then you can put the tube down and the petrol comes out. You can do it with water as well, obviously. I've emptied swimming pools like that, or reduced the volume of water in swimming pools, where you've got to, you use that vacuum in order to get it through. This is what's happening here, is you've started this manifestation, and now it's auto feeding through the energy that is around you. And this is the moment where if you've made these decisions to move on and do it, you've got to go ahead. And it's the karmic message for your relationship side is to learn to enjoy your environment. Enjoy the relationships that you now have around you. The Hangman. So, you will see things in a different light. You will see things in a different way. The universe is trying to help you realize that the past is the past and you're not going back there. And you should realize this by looking at your relationships in a different manner. Let's just see what's going on with this here. Well, we got the Devil. Being a little bit obsessive about what you're doing. Just be careful of this could be here. This maybe being careful of over socializing, letting go a little bit too much on this here. I think this is a little bit of a warning more than anything else. The Devil is also called the light bearer, so it brings light to your path. And I think here is sort of, it's showing you what paths is good for you and what paths are not. I would be very attentive to the coincidences around you between May and June within your relationship side, just to sort of stop you from sort of not losing control, but putting yourself in a situation that is it's not going to help you out basically. 8 of Wands. There is lots of messages, and reading these messages and reading these interactions with the world around you and the relationships that are around you it is looking at things differently, being careful of being too obsessive about things, and actually quantifying those messages and that understanding as it comes through you, basically in this third month. Let's just see what's going on in your financial sort of side, on your workspace. Strength card with the, you've been watching things come through in the first, in Aries season. In Taurus season, you start seeing your dreams and aspirations, and you should then recognizing it is your path, and you should be heading towards it. And then on the third month, going up to June, is staying true to that path, quelling those doubts within you, letting go of that 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups, walking away from all of that. And as I said about the 9 of Wands, is moving on towards greener pastures, or certainly pastures that are much more enjoyable for you, basically, by the looks of things. Lovers is now coming out as well. Did we have the Lovers earlier on? I'm not too sure if we did or not. I'm sorry, I was just looking there. No, we didn't. The Lovers card. So I think this is where you're going to, it is walking away to encourage you to fall in love with what you do, with who you are and what you're working with, your career path and everything like that. I think it's really nice for you. And then we get Justice. Didn't we have a clarification? Didn't we clarify that thing? And didn't we have a Justice card? Or was it Judgment? I think it was Judgment, actually. Well, Justice is finding that balance, that harmony between work and play. But I also think it's finding the harmony within your workspace in that month there. And with that change of fortunes that come through, I think that's why you find that harmonious month coming up for you. Let's just see what's going on the overall outcome for you. 4 of Cups. Did we have the 4 of Cups earlier on? No, but it is the 4 that we're looking at, because we've had lots of 4s here. So 4 of Cups is recognizing that forward path. Don't be disappointed by the past. Let go of it. That's your test in this month here, to walk away from the painful things within your financial sort of world. It's also developing your relationship side as well going forward. Let's just pull a card for each month going forward. We've got the 4 of Pentacles again. We had that up there. That's flowing through into the following month and becoming the outcome for you. After that, we got the Knight of Pentacles and that assurance of being who you are, and sorry, not the Knight, the King of Pentacles, being assured of who you are, not only within your financial world, but within your understanding and with your connection with everybody that is around you. And when, after that, you can then really start planning the future, basically. So, yeah, there you go, Scorpio. Thank you very much for being here, subscribing and all of that malarkey. Yes, do enjoy your spring period in the Northern Hemisphere. Obviously, it is the autumn period in the Southern Hemisphere. So enjoy your season, whatever season you're going into. Yeah, I will see you soon for your weekly readings. I will be doing a reading as well on the changing Pluto aspect in the near future. So I will see you there for that. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.